I was driven almost to ruin my life, it seemed like.
I was just lost and, just basically drinking myself to death.
I was facing prison time and just lucky to be here, I guess. Glad to be here.
Miles was your typical child, always trying to please and whatnot. As a parent, you know your child is probably drinking that first semester, but didn't think it was bad. Came home for Christmas break, and after the Christmas break, was back for 2 days and called me and said, "Mom, I'm really sick." And I thought, he's on drugs. There is something wrong with him. Had to put him in behavioral health, had to put him in Yankton. He demanded to get out, took him to Rochester, and he was on tons of psych meds. He got arrested and put in jail. My brother said, "I think there's a place in Brookings called Teen Challenge."
The program here at Teen Challenge is 16 months long. The guys that come here have issues that they've been dealing with for a long time, and it takes quite a bit of effort and commitment and investment for them to get free of these things. Many times it includes addiction to alcohol and drugs. We work a lot with the criminal justice system in terms of helping a guy to avoid having to go to prison by doing something that can change his life, and also work together to keep public safety at a premium. We keep the guys extremely busy. They're active from 6:25 in the morning at wake up until lights out at 10:30.
Our slogan for Teen Challenge of the Dakotas is restoring broken lives. We really have a heart to help anyone that fits that category. Typically it's drugs and alcohol, but it can be anything, that can destroy a life. The God of the Bible could be the person to help them.
I just get up and do my devotions in the morning and read the Bible, and our bells go off around 6. I think they're around 6:40, where we can come downstairs here, and we all meet in the harvest room where we was just having chapel, and we all get in a circle and pray, eat our breakfast, have some morning chores to do. Certain days we have class for 4 hours, other days we have chapel like today for 2 hours and then class for 2, and then after we eat lunch we go off to work study, where we go out and work for companies here in town.
Teen Challenge guys, when they come in, are very polite, well-mannered, a lot of desire to learn and work. They want to do a good job. They have a lot of pride in their work. Overall, a real good group of guys.
We've been in this extremely old building for an extremely long time. The building itself is over 100 years old. Even though we have the actual bed space for 30 guys, if we ever have 30 guys at one time in the facility, it's just way too cramped. There's just not enough common areas. The repair costs are a nightmare. Keeping this old building afloat can be really expensive. Obviously, we're excited about the prospect of a new venue where we can just have a quality place that's real efficient and cost-effective as well.
It will house a lot more men that need assistance in getting their lives on to a solid foundation where they're not slipping one way or the other and always stumbling around. Giving them a foundation of hope that they can be successful and pick themselves up. I think this new building has got a real promising future. Teen Challenge is completely privately funded. It's not funded by the state, so I know that it can do a few things for men that you don't see on an everyday kind of level. Means that they can institute a lot more church and a lot more Bible and real in-depth discipleship with men who are staff members and these students that are there to be instructed and discipled.
Since I've came here, been baptized in the Holy Spirit, I know I've been given a spirit of power and of love and of a sound mind, and I know that those things, because I was on medications for depression, anxiety, and God's just really renewing my mind and helping me work through that stuff, just becoming better at communicating with people and just showing love. I guess just enjoying life, and I know that there's so much ahead in the future for me, and I just have hope now, real hope.
It's crazy. I can't really imagine what my life would be like if I didn't go through Teen Challenge. I know I wouldn't be as blessed as I am now. Like, I have an apartment, things in my life are steady. I go to school, I never thought I'd go back to school, and I don't know, it's just nice to have somebody in my life that's always there.
He's amazing. I don't know, I wouldn't have guessed that he had any problems growing up. I don't know, God totally healed everything.
We started this campaign a little over 1.5 years ago, and we're making progress. We're excited to get started, and we're real close to reaching our goals, but we still have we're still about $2 million away from our ultimate goal.
You have to love, you have to care, and if you don't, you won't make it here. You know, and that's the only thing that's going to touch these guys, you know, is they see, you know, that you're there, and day in and day out, you know, you're in it. And, you know, that's why we're here, and that's why we're doing what we do.
God's good. And they show how, if you allow God to help you, let Him enter into your heart, anything is possible.